Hello Aries, this is Angel Eye 7 Tarot with your reading for mid-April. I'm sorry you guys came last and late, so I apologize. But this is general and it will not resonate with everyone, so please check your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, the links are below. I do post daily card pulls there, so check that out. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, everything is down below as well. For Instantgo, you can call me through that app, but if you choose to do that, please email me first to schedule a date and time, okay? Alright guys, let's see what's going on for Aries mid to end of April. I think all the signs like that I've read have all had, they've all been different. The messages have all been different. Sorry, I thought I heard sirens. Oh, and are we still in Aries season? Yes, happy birthday, guys. I always forget to do the birthday shout-outs for the signs. Aries is one of my favorite signs. I'm a Leo, so I see them as like the most fun. Okay, we have Six of Cups, which is thinking of happy times, thinking back. It can sometimes be someone coming back from the past. Some see it as the soulmate card. I don't know. We'll see how the reading progresses. And the King of Swords, which is air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Excuse me. Sorry. King of Swords. So, Six of Cups, it's when we, sometimes like relationship-wise, when someone comes back from the past, we tend to only remember all the good things and when we felt good and happy. But we also need to remember why they are in the past. And it may be an air sign coming back. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped mentally. You can't get out of a certain way of thinking, or a certain thought is just like going around and around in your head and you can't, it's stressing you out. But with the eight and nine of Swords and most of the Swords cards, it's how we talk to ourselves, and we can always change that. Or maybe this person coming back from the past you felt trapped with. The Hierophant. We had this card yesterday for the Instagram. My daily card for Instagram. This is, the Hierophant is institutions, conformity, belonging, status quo, things like that. So far, I feel you guys are feeling trapped in a way of thinking, or like, how do I explain it? Like the traditional, like, status quo, all that, is stifling you. Because you want to be back in a place where you are happy and carefree and all that, but you feel stuck in your day-to-day and conventional things. And, you know, for some reason I feel like you guys are just not having any fun. And it's making you feel trapped. You have the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. This is air sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you have the Hermit with the King of Swords. The Six of Cups, it might be an earth sign coming back from the past. You might be reminiscing about an earth sign, but I tell you, the Knight of Pentacles isn't, he's the slowest moving knight. He's just standing there looking at his own coin, like, and it's usually the energy of someone who thinks only of themselves and not of those around them. Like, it's like someone, like, you tell them, okay, make a decision, what do you want? They will take their sweet ass time and not care that you're sitting there waiting, or that you may be waiting, you know, or you may be counting on them to, you know, figure things out and let you know, and they don't. So you have the King of Swords with the Hermit. And the King of Swords is very honest, just, and the Hermit is, what's the Hermit? Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But the Hermit energy is that of going within and isolating yourself to figure out, you know, anything going on within yourselves. Like, taking time to assess things, but it's something that needs to be done alone. And you have it with the King of Swords. I'm not sure if you guys are dealing with an earth or an air sign. Oh, sorry. But you have the Eight of Swords with the Four of Swords, so you definitely... The Four of Swords is my take a nap card. It's time to take a nap and clear your head, like you're getting too worked up. So definitely these last 2 weeks, take some time to away and relax. Because like the Four of Swords and the Hermit, kind of the same energy, but with the Hermit, it's examining things, studying, like, you know, figuring something out, but on your own. The Four of Swords is just clearing your head. Okay. I want to clarify the Hermit and the King of Swords. Ooh. And the King of Swords, he holds the sword of truth. Oh my God. The King of Swords holds the sword of truth. So you might be going, like, you might be trying to figure out the truth about something. Different for all of you, but the clarifier for that was the King of Wands, which is a fire sign. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you. You could be trying to figure out the truth about a fire, another fire sign. You have to let me know. With, like, you have 3 people in this reading. When people come up, it's a little challenging because it's general. So, alright. Then you have the Hierophant with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is rejection. I feel like you guys are just, there's something going on with, it's like kind of like people telling you, no, you shouldn't do things that way. You need to do them this way. And I know yesterday we had the Hierophant in my Instagram, the daily card message. And the message I put was like, you know, marching to the beat of your own drum. Like, the Hierophant are institutions and belonging and conformity and all that, but sometimes we don't conform, we don't follow traditions, we march to the beat of our own drum, and that's okay. And I feel like you guys are rejecting the traditional way of doing things because it's been stifling you and it's not fun for you. And Aries, you're the super most funnest sign. So, for some of you, you're just, and if someone's coming back from the past that was kind of didn't think of you, didn't care about how you felt about anything. I'm not saying the Knight of Pentacles as an earth sign. I'm just seeing it as that kind of energy. It could be another fire sign that you're trying to, like, you know, figure out. You're trying to figure them out. And then I feel like these are separate. Like, for some of you, you've got this someone coming from the past. It might be a fire sign. Might be someone that wasn't very considerate of you. And you are needing to go within to figure this out. Okay? And then I have a second group of you who are feeling stifled and troubled by just how people think you should be doing things, or you're not able to do your own thing, is how I'm feeling. And you're rejecting this, you're rejecting, like, you know, following everyone else, having to do things like everyone else. I think you guys in this last 2 weeks are rejecting that notion because it's making you feel trapped. And you'll definitely have to take some time to clear your head. I'm going to choose 2 Angel Answers card, one for each of these situations. Some of you might want to watch the Scorpio video. It was really intense, but I had to do the reading differently because it was like 4 different situations. So if that applies to any of you. Oh, there we go. Oh, there are 3. Oh, no need to worry for those of you who got somebody coming back. And I'll read this passage in a minute. There were 2 of these. Okay. It says recovery, which is that 4 of Swords energy, and there's something better. Alright, so for those of you with someone coming back, no need to worry. Let's read what it says. Your worries and concerns regarding your question are unnecessary. God and your angels have the situation well in hand and everything is going to turn out perfectly. Obsessing over this subject isn't helpful. The energy of fear and worry only slows the eventual manifesting of your desires. Visualize loving and happy outcomes and keep your thoughts positive. Very soon you will wonder why you are worrying about this at all. Okay. So, I mean, also, if someone has come in it's a fire sign or whatever, and you think that it's going to be like all of the others from the past, it might be a different case this time. It'll be different for all of you. Okay, so recovery, and there's something better. Let's see. Recovery. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. Alright, and there's something better. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself what you would rather have, the very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I keep yawning. I know, I'm probably making you yawn. Sometimes God has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in new and exciting directions. So I think overall this is positive. I think you guys are having some anxiety about things, but I feel like it's going to be fine. So, alright Aries, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.